What's up everybody, my name is David, and in this video we're going to take a look at the Avada theme. So Avada is one of my favorite three themes for WordPress, the other two being Themify Ultra and the Divi theme. In this video we're going to take a high level overview of Avada. What is it like when you're creating blog posts, what's the builder like, how do you design with it, and all those little details just to give you an idea of what it's like on the back end, because you can take a look at the sales page and get an idea, but what is it actually like once you install it and you're actually using the theme. So that's the goal of this video. So if you're ready, let's jump into my laptop and begin. Welcome to my laptop, let's begin. So I'm going to keep this video short and sweet and to the point. The goal of this video again is just to help you make a purchase decision. This video is perfect for if you're looking at Avada theme or the Divi theme or maybe Themify Ultra or maybe Astra and Elementor, and you're just not sure what to pick. You want to know what Avada is like. That's the goal of this video. So when you get set up and install Avada, you're going to have this page where you can install demo content. Now the registration process is a little bit involved. You have to go through and get a key and then verify your key through ThemeForest. So the pro and con of Avada is that you get updates for life, but you can only install the Avada theme on one website at a time. Whereas with the Divi theme and the Ultra theme, for example, you can, with a yearly purchase, you can install on as many websites as you want. So really that comes down to, that purchase decision comes down to you. So if you're making websites for people, for example, you probably want to go with Themify Ultra, because then you could install the Ultra theme on multiple websites for clients and whatnot. But with Avada, it's only one theme at a time, but you get lifetime updates. So take that into consideration. Now, when you install Avada, you have to go through the process to install the theme, and then you have to install Fusion Builder and the Fusion Slider. So this is Avada, and we're on the demo tab right now, and this is continually updated with new demo content that you can quickly and easily install. I went ahead and installed the Avada Sport, but you can install whatever you want. So if we just click on this, import. Now, what I like about Avada is that it gives you this granular control over what items you want to install. If you don't click, you can choose what items you want to install or not install anything. This is good because with a fresh install of WordPress, it's okay to install all posts, pages, portfolios. You install the whole demo content, and then you have a demo website you can jump in and start customizing and editing. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time to edit, but you basically have a website that's completely done. Then you just have to edit the content, delete images that you don't want, delete blog posts that you don't want, that sort of thing. But if you already have an established website, then I highly recommend not doing this. Because it's just going to be such a headache to go through and delete all the random blog posts and pages that are automatically imported. So again, this demo content is excellent if you have a brand new website and you just want to install a demo theme and start customizing it. But if you already have an established website, you're going to want to be careful. You're going to want to basically learn how to use the Avada theme editor. Anyway, so now when we navigate over to a blog post, okay, so blog posts, we have the default editor and the Fusion Builder Live. So let's just take a look at the default editor. Now, one thing you're going to notice is that there is no Gutenberg. And so again, you got to take that in consideration when making a purchase decision. For me, this is a deal breaker because I really like the Gutenberg editor. I find it intuitive, easy. I like the block system layout. I think I really enjoy it. Whereas this is the old school WordPress theme, editor. And I just don't like it, okay? But instead, what the Avada theme does is allows you access to the Fusion Builder, which allows you to create custom blog posts with ease, really. So for example, we have two buttons here. We have container and we have pre-built page. If I click on pre-built page, I can select a demo, and we'll just go to Avada app, and then I can load different types of pages as I want quickly and easily. But if we go to container, this is where the real value is. This is sort of like a block layout editor, and so instead of Gutenberg, you have to use this. So it's really up to you. I personally like Gutenberg, but really up to you. So for example, I can click on this split layout right here, and now we have two items that are split, and then we click on elements, and now here we have a bunch of different elements that we can add. We have alert, audio, chart, blog posts. One of the most common ones that you'll probably want to add is text. So we have text block, add that, and here we go. So now here I can add text here. So let me write that. I can add text here. and let me click on save, and we'll click on this element over here, and we could say I could add like a chart, for example, or let's go to, I can click on like contact form 7, select the form. Okay, click contact form 1, I'll click on save. All right, so now let me click on save draft, and let's just open it up. All right, so here we go. So we have a contact form off to the left, and we have text there, and that's being controlled by this container area right here. And now I can click on container again, and I can add another section there. And now we have a new section. You could also change the name of the section right there to keep, to keep yourself organized, so you know like what you're doing and where you are. And so like I can click element there, and then I can go text again, and then it's like, okay, here's just the standard WordPress editor, and here's like, okay, you can just like continue writing your blog post there, and then I'll just write that continue blog post, and let me click on save. Okay, and let me click on save draft, and we'll just reload this. All right, so we have the whole form there, and then the blog post would continue underneath. And the good thing about the Fusion Builder is that it's a modern page building plugin, and it gives you, again, all access to all of these blocks, so you can really make like you can change the layout of a blog post with ease, and you can also add really fun, interesting elements as you want. So if I wanted to like click on this three block element, click on this, and then I can add in like a countdown, awesome icon, Google map, pricing tables, recent posts. Like you could really get involved. You could create buttons for products. You can create email opt-in forms within the blog post. Very quick and easy. So it's a trade-off. Okay, so it's like I personally prefer Gutenberg, but the Fusion Builder is quite nice. And also they have the Fusion Builder live mode. So let me just click on save draft. Okay, now let's click on Fusion Builder Live, and now it says the action will redirect due to the front end page video. All unsaved changes will be lost. Yep. Okay. So this is the big selling point now with Avada, is that they have a nice front end page builder. So for each individual blog post, if you click on the front end page builder, what you're looking at now is the front end. So this is what is known as the front end of the website. And it's from this area that you can start adding blog post elements with ease. So here it's like you have a visual front end builder. There is a learning curve, obviously. It takes a little bit of time to figure out how this works, but if this, again, is a tool. So if you're willing to sit down and learn how this works, you can start creating a really nice piece of content. So like we have this item right here that we were just looking at on the back end, where we can just click on the button there, and we can add quick elements, we can add library elements, nested columns, and I really like this. So this is another selling point of Avada. So anyways, now if we click on this up top there, we can toggle wireframe element. And so if you want to see the wireframe, which is what you get when you're in the blog post, this is basically how you do it. I'm old school. I prefer the wireframe. It just intuitively, as a UX professional, this just intuitively makes a little bit more sense to me. So I personally like to switch back and forth. So I like to take a look at like this, and then I like to click on this, because I just like the granular control over the options here. Again, each their own, but again, this is a blog post, so it's like you can just jump in and start customizing a blog post. So you could sit down and write like a 1,000, 2,000 word blog post in like Word or whatever, and then you can just jump in here and copy and paste the different pieces in here, and really get into the design and make something really impressive looking. And for each individual blog post, you can do that. Now, if we just take a look at the home page too, okay, so it works the same way. So we have up here, you'll have Fusion Builder Live, and you can just simply click on that. And the Fusion Builder Live again turns on, and then you have full access to all the different controls over your theme. Now again, like I said, this is quite a learning curve. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, like this will take some time. This will take you like an hour or so to like really figure out, maybe 3 hours or 4 hours, really, but maybe even a day, just sitting down and being like, okay, how do I edit stuff? But that's what I like. So like here, like we can click on container options, and right here, when I click on this, okay, so add container options, this is the container that we're talking about. And we have general, we have interior content width, site width, we have design,
we have background, and so BG stands for background, so we click there and we click on image, we click on gradient, and so there's like a gradient applied, which is why this is like a little bit of a gray overlay over this image. You know, if I take a click on the background image here, I can remove and edit, you know, and that's really how it works. And it's like, what I like about the visual front end builder too is like you also just jump in and start editing as you want too, so it's really helpful. So the advantage of Avada is that you can really customize a lovely looking homepage, and then you have really granular control over each individual blog post as you want. Now Avada comes with a lot of different other features as well. It comes with the Fusion slider, and it also comes with different options to change like the font and typography. So for example, if we go to, now we're on the Fusion builder, like I can just click on like settings here, and then we can go to like Fusion element theme options. And then, okay, so here is really the back end of Avada, and this is like where you can really get into a lot of detail with layouts, responsive colors, headers, fonts, typography, all of these details. So you have a lot of control over the look and feel of your website. So, you know, that's good and bad. Like, it's bad because it's kind of a learning curve, but it's good because you have full control. And if you're willing to learn how to use Avada, you can create a really nice looking website. Okay, so to wrap up this tutorial, I just want to show you quickly like how quick and easy it is to add things with this visual front end menu. So we'll just go to the bottom section here, and let's say if I wanted to add another section underneath this, let's say if I wanted to like add something right underneath here and include another section of content, we just go to add container, and right here you can choose the container that you want to add. So I'll do this one section container. And then with the visual menu, you just click on the plus sign right there, and then you're able to choose from all of these builder elements to go through. So we'll just say if I want to add a gallery, we'll click on that. And then here we have please add gallery image there. And so over here, we can click on add another image, and there we go. So now we have 3 images over there. And now this is the section, the sidebar here controls the element over here. So for example, I want to add an image here. We'll click on edit item and say I want to add an image. I'll click that. We'll select this one. We'll click insert into post, and the item has been successfully added. Now from here we can add in, like, we can select a link, and we can link to a specific blog post if we want, or we can we can also choose whether or not this image opens in a self, or if it opens in a new tab by selecting blank. Anyways, you can do that for each one of these. So we'll go back to item, and then we'll go back here and we'll click on this. We'll add another image. Let me just do this one, insert into post, and then go back, and then let me click on this item, and let me click on the plus sign again, and we'll add another image. We'll click on insert into post. Okay. And now we'll go back to items. Now with the images here, for example, we can have like clone item, or we can delete the item altogether. And now we'll go to general. And now here's where we have a little bit more specific detail about how the layout is. We can change the number of columns from 3. We can include it to 4, so we can add another image we want to, or we can reduce it to 2. And then it automatically kind of adjusts the images as appropriate. Column spacing, we have padding underneath here. What we can have light box content. So if I want to have like a title, and then we can include a title right there. So we'll say give the image border radius. We'll click on 1. Okay, so now we got a little bit of padding around different areas, and that is it. And so now when we're ready, we can just click on the save button up top there. All right, and let me click on exit, and we'll exit to front end of the page. And let's just scroll down to the bottom of the website, and we have successfully added a nice little gallery image. And it's quick, it's that simple, really that easy to just go in and start adding sections to your homepage as you want. So anyways, guys, that is it for this video.
Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing, like the video, and also check out my Themify Ultra review too if you like these sorts of review videos. Anyways, my name is David. Bye bye.